Continue. Do something aboard the ship. Decoy buoys. Yes, please. I know I'm buying a lot of drone parts, but it's kind of specifically for this purpose. Now, I hate having to go to a Zoltan. Unknown structure of high importance. I hate having to do Zoltans, but I guess we have the Amflak if we need it. We've arrived in the Zoltan capital, the home of the Zoltan minister. The Zoltan government claims to be a unified republic who promote peace and prosperity all around the galaxy. Oh my god! Please provide your reason for entry as well as proof to verify your claim. This is a Zoltan vessel. Orchid crew, it's peaceful Orchid. NG, peaceful NG. I mean, they're Zoltans, so don't we want to say, hey, we're Zoltans? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, there's the merchant. Do we want to go to a store? Probably not. 32 scrap, I kind of want to sell this. I know. We should sell decoy buoys and this. Didn't they tell you to go to the judge in the error message? Says Krusty Spaceman. Oh, you're right. What are the names of the judges? Judges. FTL Multiverse. Thest. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Thest. He is the judge of diplomacy. There you go. Okay. I guess we can go to Mr. Thest. Keep the beam. But he's the judge of diplomacy. I don't know. Maybe I will keep the beam just in case we can get some unlocks. I don't know. I'm not reading it. I just read up that yeah, it is Thest. That is his name after all. Go figure. I guess we can go to the quest. Jump quest. This is going to be combat. Showing maxed sensors to the judge of tech gives you maxed sensors in the next run. Wait, really? Sensors. Grant. For this, I provide the grant of sensors. What? It doesn't tell you what, like the wiki doesn't actually tell you what you get. It just tells you what you need. So I got no freaking idea. But if you have level 3, because that's saving scrap. The other ones don't really save you scrap, they just make you repair a little bit faster, but saving like 60 scrap to upgrade the sensors for free, that would be incredible. That seems wrong, because it sounds so good. Wrecked bomber. To arms, men! Let us show these mercenaries what for. But you are a ghost ship, which means, oh god! We do need to power up the Amflak to get rid of the super shield, unfortunately. Let's do that. Very slow, but that's fine. You know what? This could actually kill the ship. It would be very slow, but it could get the job done technically. We don't need O2 powered up. We just need to dodge the missile. Not this, this. Why am I an Alpha Simath? You got a problem? Why am I good? That's what I'm hearing. We're in a fire. 14. Can we kill him? 3 times 5, we can kill him. Similar thing with ponies with Thest. What do you mean, show him a pony? I think we've shown him a pony before. Guess we're just gonna keep jumping around. Doodle-doodle, oh, what the? At first you assume this nearby planet isn't anything important until your atlas informs you this is actually the location of the Zoltan capital. Usually these places are better marked, but ministry government buildings are rarely seen as tourist attractions. You expect the capital to be on the Zoltan homeworld's Osmia. But this most certainly isn't such place. Visit! As soon as you approach, it's clear something is eerily wrong. There's barely any activity on the streets near the massive Capitol building, and you swear you see several armed patrols stationed outside. I think we've had this event before. And you swear you see several armed patrols stationed outside. I just read that. Your descent is met with a warning. Unregistered foreign vessel. Desist at once and leave the zone. This is not a time for complacent intervention from reckless third parties. We aren't reckless, we're Federation. No, we are pretty much the definition of reckless. I understand that. My statement still stands as a matter of importance. I have Ministry crew. It seems I've misevaluated your aptitude. I am Alta Folek, Regent and Speaker on behalf of Minister Lume, who is not present at this time. As you perhaps have noticed, the capital has been evacuated and the city is under lockdown in face of impending terrorist attack. Terrorist? Is it the Duskbringers? Alta hesitates, but eventually responds, not quite. We believe they are a more radical, religious sect of the Duskbringers, almost cult-like. They have donned masks of hideous three-eyed beasts and wear sacrificial robes, and their only goal is the total annihilation of the Ministry. We've received news that their forces will be arriving soon and they must be apprehended. Death is the only suitable consequences for these acts of terrors. Okay. I forget what the crew does. 50% chance to resist ion damage, high level threat. It's okay, I have a Volg beam and an amp flak. We should be fine. Earn the Ministry's favor. I think there's a special outcome for this event, but I don't know. Nickname, as Nick says, reduce the crew and force them to escape. You see, that's useful. I guess what we need to do is just let them board me and kill them. Because otherwise I would have just blasted them and then killed them, and that would have probably not been the correct outcome, huh? But we do have the pre-torch available for once. We can actually do this event. Can spawn up to 2 allies. Spawns in a temporary holographic ally that provides additional power. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna torch your ass still. What do we want to mind control? Probably shields. But the drone is gonna put out, I already, oh, that's pretty bad actually. Let's mind control in here. A hack on the weapon system. It's not the end of the world because they don't cloak. It's still a little awkward. How much damage do they do when they die? None? Well, they're not true Zoltans. They're not true cultists then. That crew member is about to die. Their ship is on fire. We got hit once. I don't think this beam can penetrate my shields. Oh, they have a super shield drone. How annoying. We need to send out our amp flak and keep them busy. So we will do that right now. We need to bust open the door so we can actually get some oxygen. Okay, they did some repairing. Good job. At least some of their weapons are still offline. Ah, flak. Yeah. Constant flacking. Would love for them to board me, but if they don't, I can still Volg them. They're gonna go and repeal, so maybe not. Oh, maybe I can, I don't know. But our Volg got hacked, so not now. At least their weapons are kind of out of sync. I don't know if that's good, actually. Oh, they do, no, they don't pierce 1 bar shields. Or shields were just down because the laser shot. No, the laser hit here. Maybe they do pierce 1 bar shields? What happened? Oh no, it's, all right. These weapons take your shields down at the same time. I remember now. Let's cloak. We need to get the sensors online so we can mind control too. I'm gonna wait for 1 more Volg shot. 1 more hack actually, or 1 more shot from this. Look, I'm just gonna wait a second. Okay, we don't need the amp flak anymore. Put the power here. We're gonna Volg them. We're gonna take out the systems. So we don't want to kill the crew. So we're gonna do it like this, I guess. We need oxygen. Oh, because you're not in the freaking room anymore. Makes sense. I think we should probably mind control. Yeah, that seems okay. How are you still penetrating my damn shields? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Stay on sensors. Yes, the freaking plasma weapons are really annoying to deal with, aren't they? It seems that having gotten so low on crew, the ship is now attempting to flee. You don't see this kind of behavior often, but you receive word from Alta, do not let that ship escape. We must ensure the terrorists cannot regroup. LR jump suggests allowing the ship to escape and track its movements because we've upgraded the engines. Absolutely not. You are under direct orders to keep firing on that ship until they are dead. Do not attempt to follow them. They are dangerous and must be stopped. Keep fighting. Maybe this is, because we've killed them before in the past, I think. Enemy FTL delayed. So now we need to let them go. Because there's something sneaky afoot. Surely there's something sneaky happening. Their beam is not gonna fire, right? No, they probably diverted power. They have diverted power. Because we killed all their crew! They don't provide power though, they're not Zoltans. They just have an ability that creates more units that provide. It creates a hologram that repairs? Really? Provides a power and command systems at level 2 skill and repairs? That's very interesting. I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool, actually. Let's cloak out of these. Hey, now they're leaving. If I can break their weapon system, I will. You know, even that's probably worth it, but I think I can wait for one more shot. Oh, they're gonna leave. Ah, but we're probably gonna get hit by the beam. Maybe we won't. That's missed, thankfully. The terrorist ship jumps away. You can tell Alta is mad, but he manages to maintain his professional composure despite his wavering voice. Very well then, this is not the most optimal outcome, but we can make do with this. The capital has been saved thanks to your efforts. He. Grab the coordinates first. Proceed to discreetly download the trajectory and coordinates of the strange Zoltan ship. You aren't sure whether or where this will lead, but clearly there's something out there the ministry doesn't want anyone near. No other ships were present during the attack, and the Zoltan military forces were very reserved in that they refused to assist you in the fight. Strange, but Alta appears once again to commemorate you. I think it goes without saying that without your help, we would not have been able to survive that attack. Now, let me show you my generosity. Including ship blueprints for a Zoltan cruiser. This is how you get the Zoltan ship unlocked. We've done that before. I have some questions. Why are there no other ships attacking? It would seem that we were largely misinformed on the scale of the attack. You see, informants can't get everything right all the time. With this vessel dealt with, I'm certain the terrorists will hesitate before making future attacks. But should we ever need help, I suppose we know who to call. Heh, heh, heh. Why did none of the other ships help us? We could see that you had the situation under control. With ships as deadly as theirs, we were not willing to risk our more valuable security teams unless necessary. Many civilians and ground patrols. To Major Tom! We're not given full information on the events that were to transpire to ensure there would be no hysteria. That is all. I hope you are not offended. Okay. What reasonable man could try and justify the absurd efforts of mentally unstable zealots? Their dedication to their craft is, as some would say, remarkable. But I would sooner call it disturbing. Never fear, though. Those ghastly creatures are just the same as all Zoltan, and thank goodness for it. That's all. Good, good, good. You're a very curious individual, I see. I appreciate your drive to know more about the galaxy around you, but I must warn you, try not to go sticking your nose into business you have no part in the future. Try not to go sticking your nose into business you have no part in the future. Okay, bye-bye. Alta immediately hangs up from the call and escort a dispatch to ensure you have a safe flight as you leave the capital. All right, cleanses ion damage. Gonna go follow those terrorists. Terrorists. Let's heal up. You don't randomly explode, which is very good. English hard. When you're talking for, it's been 7 hours so far, you know, sometimes you just need a drink. Delicious. 154 scrap. Do we want to go to the store? Energy shield drone. What if I did not use any power? I don't think we need this, and I don't think we need the decoy buoys, so I think we should sell them. Text was missing a word entirely, says Arcatraz. Sometimes I wonder if it's me misreading it or just grammar. Request assistance. 3 missiles and 2 hull points repaired. You know what? It's something. Let's do salvage before we do another weird fight with the proton backpack. Fire ion, wreck bomb, solar kern. Disruption field. Protects against teleporter or mind control, but not both. Uses 2 power, lasts 30 seconds. This is an incredible buy. Targeting jammer again. We sold that earlier. Antivirus module. Neutralizes enemy hacking systems. You know, I thought that event was always fleet delay, says Connie. Should have been business you have no part in the future, says Arcatraz. I would say no part of would be a little bit more. It would sound correct, but I don't know. Is that grammatically correct? I don't know. Get rid of the over conserver drone. I don't need it. And get rid of the decoy buoys. 233 scrap. You know what that means? We can actually get our Hydra online. That's actually kind of huge. I'm not gonna buy the disruptor. The disruptor. I'm not gonna buy the disruptor. I'm just going to. Ooh, little doors. I'm just gonna upgrade our weapon system finally, so we can get the Hydra. Yeah, this is good. We still have a lot of things to buy, but not yet, not now. And we can sell missiles at the merchant. Zoltan station near you are happy to receive you. As they give you the formal tour, you spy some local star charts and mentally log the details. Oh, beautiful. I don't think we need to care, but... Grammar with Abe. Do not come to me for your grammar needs. Ministry transport. If you can kill its crew, the cargo will be yours. So, if we destroy the ship, we get a lot of scrap, admittedly, but it's gonna piss off the ministry, and we're kind of running a mission in this sector. I kind of don't want to screw it up, but -1. -1 notoriety. It's not gonna be that bad, right? It is also technically possible that we can kill the crew, just very unlikely. But it's just Zoltans. Just Zoltans. And we've got that pre-torch, which we can use to actually take out probably their engines so they can't get away. Oxygen 2. Yeah, oxygen engines, I think is what we want here. We'll start in the engine room because there's already someone in there. But we can take out their weapons on our own. Switch off the transponder and they'll never know who it was. Yeah, it's like, they should only give you the notoriety when they leave. When they flee. Now, hold on, does pre-torch get around super shield? I ask because, we can't mind control anyway, so we shouldn't use it. But I ask because someone told me once that they thought it was weird that if you have a beam weapon with maximum shield piercing that does no hull damage, that it's weird that it does penetrate super shield. So I think it might penetrate a super shield, but you know, let's just wait a second and now let's do it, because there was no point in risking it really. So I want a pre-torch right here. This will stop them. There's a fire, they're gonna try to go in there and stop the fire. I mind control them. Their engines are gonna go. And Hydra can take out their weapons. Wow, that's actually really good at starting statuses. Who knew? Yo, get out of here. Well, on the bright side, like, they're dead. We just gotta wait now. So we'll get whatever their loot is. I don't know what their loot is, but we'll see. It's gonna take a minute, but you know, fine. Actually, you know what? We got a pike beam. The heck is a pike beam? Special loot, it's very fast. Beam is super fast, plus 20 length. Minus 1 second cooldown, plus 20% fire chance. If we really wanted to, we could run like double pike beam and then try to roll this, but I think the Hydra is way better. So it's something to sell. Thank you. Let's go to the merchant. Connie says, I think at some point it did, but that might be unintended. It applies to projectiles, not beams. It says nickname is Nick. This is like your freaking favorite game. You're a walking encyclopedia, Nick. Thank you for your knowledge. 190 beam length. It is very long, and you know, long beam, long. Sylvan.
All right, stranger. Have you ever heard the tale of the furry one-eyed tree lizard things?
Wait, is this? It's Anorak. We've done Anorak, but I was gonna go through the whole thing. We go there and Anorak's not there and we get Grunt Putt instead. I know exactly what this quest is. I just don't know how to get Anorak. Kind of want to alt tab and be like, Anorak. Maybe this is not what it is actually? Hold on. Let's go through the event.
Stupid, I know, but it's all true, I promise. I've seen them with my own eye stalks. But in all seriousness, there's a colony of friendly yet primitive creatures nearby. However, they've been through tough times lately. Hector, no, it is the same event. Hector Industries, perhaps you've heard of them, have been taking advantage of them for several years, stealing them away for less than willing labor. You take note of the particular emphasis of disdain when Sylvan mentions Hector. When I caught word of this, I stepped in. I can't watch over them forever, so I had a friend of mine, a Zoltan monk named Anorak, stand guard. However, I haven't heard from him in weeks. I'm getting worried, but I'm kind of held up with this merchant business. Could you be a friend, stranger, and take a quick look? It would mean a lot. Yeah, but like, I've done this before and didn't do anything, so sure. I will sell you, we do not need 62 missiles. I will sell you 15 missiles. And oh, it's a Vulcan. It's a Vulcan. Guys, it's a Vulcan. You know, Vulcan Volg. By the time this has taken down the shields, the Volg is ready to go. We can dump the Hydra. Missiles are great, but like, it's a Vulcan. Chain cooldown cap 1.1. It's gonna be lower because of the bonuses we have. In fact, the Hydra is 4.5, right now it's 3.0, so that's a reduction of 1.5, which is a full 33%. So the Vulcan's gonna have about a 0.7 rate of fire. It's a traditional weapon on the NG vessel. Go for it, says Barta Bobrich. It's so good. The Hydra's fun in theory, in practice. Maybe the Vulcan would be better because you just auto-fire it. All that jazz to get the Hydra online and then dumps it instantly. Yeah, but it's a freaking Vulcan. And then what happens if we get two Vulcans? Because like the Hydra is good and it does hull damage, but so does the Vulcan. Bam, 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 shield, shield, shields, down, down, down. And then you ice him with the Volg. Because by the time this gets the shields down, that weapon's gonna be powered up fully. This seems like exactly what I want. I'm gonna get rid of the pike beam, I'm gonna get rid of the Hydra. We're gonna buy the Vulcan. And now we have a 7.4 second charged Vulcan. Pew pew time indeed. And you know what? We didn't even have to kill Sylvan in order to get this gun, although we probably could kill Sylvan now. It's something to think about, but we have a lot of quests to complete, so we'll probably not do that just because we have, stuff to do. We could also buy like a burst laser, but who cares? I'm gonna keep the Zeus beam in case we can do something with it. We're gonna jump. We got a lot of quests to do, so let's continue our jumping around. Is there a way to get Anorak other than unlocking his ship? I mean, I assume that he exists somewhere in the game because, you know, Sylvan said my buddy was there. We probably have to like track him down or something, but genetic distortion due to stasis sleep. Time to undergo a few scans, sure. 15 scrap in the stiff dough. That's like the first time I've ever seen that vanilla event. Steal a mine launcher tech. So I'm gonna say no, because I don't want to piss off. I clicked on the wrong thing. Literally just misclicked. Okay, I forgot how you spell your name. But you've turned into a regular phantom. Fine. I thought I was running a salvage operation. Instead, I misclicked because I'm so used to that event. I did something I didn't intend. I split my unit. Whatever. What the hell is this? A Zoltan Peace Brigade is under heavy fire at this beacon by a battalion of rebel fighters. The distress beacon comes from the commanding ship that they appear to be too busy to notice you. Hail them and offer assistance. It's hard to hear the Zoltan commander over the sound of gunfire. What? Oh, you've come to provide assistance. We need all the help we can get. There's numerous rebel ships attacking the system. If you're going to help, be quick. Smaller ship, elite ship, ship leading the squadron. Absolute. They're freaking dead and they don't even know it yet. You did fire one missile. Honestly, I don't really want to dodge one missile. I think that's a bit of a waste of capabilities here. I'm just gonna go to 45% dodge. I regret everything. We do need to get that repaired, actually. They have no, I say teleporter, that's not what I meant to say. They have no, teleporter. They can't board me, but we can torch them and then mind control them, which is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna take out weapons, because that's the most important thing. Once the Vulcan fires, their shields are gone. So, get that powered up. Wait until their crew get into the room. Mind control. They did send over a bomb. Let's see where it lands. Engines. That sucks. Oh, it's a firebomb. That's actually better, believe it or not. Firebomb is gonna be very easy to take out. Although, it did do a lot of damage. You know what we need? A little bit of med bay. Then, I forgot that this thing is a little inaccurate, but that's still very good. Start auto-firing. It's gonna take a second, but then, oh baby, it is going to freaking toast. You know what? Shield is more important than engines right now. Get that put out. Even if it's just a couple of mantises helping. So the Volg is ready to fire. We're gonna wait. We could use a drone part here. Wow, okay, losing weapons kind of blows. But you know what? We can still use the Volg. We just have to send out an amp flak. No, we should keep the Vulcan powered up. Because it can do enough. Yeah. This is getting annoying, and it's the bombs, weirdly enough. You know what? No, this is a fire bomb. We can put out the fire. In fact, I'm gonna send Simath in there as well. We gotta put out this fire ASAP. You go there, you go there, you go there. Where are you? Oh, you're leaving? Why are you leaving? Oh, because I sent you to leave the room, of course. You stay in the room. Admittedly, it's a lot of fire, but there we go. Okay, perfect. Chain cap of 5 charges. I forgot about that. They're still dealing with the fire, and they're still mind controlled too. Your ship sucks. Now wait for it. Okay, maybe they might have more shield recharge rate than I thought, but they do have the shield booster augment. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, come on! Does repair speed translate to fire suppression speed? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. You need to go in here. What's weird is that their crew is like completely screwed, it seems. Yeah, wait for it. Oh, they have no pilot now. They are screwed, by the way. So yeah, Vulcan might not be good enough on its own, but that's okay. We get a heavy laser. Around you, the battle begins to die down. The rebels, watching you defeat their leader, reconsider and begin to jump away. In a matter of minutes, the Zoltan forces go from near defeat to conclusive victory. Ooh, Julian Rafan. You know what, Simath? It was an accident, but you split into two ghosts, and then when they merged in the ether, they became a Zoltan Peacekeeper. Provides 2 power, max health reduced, but takes less combat damage, deals more damage. He is extremely great, and we're gonna have him, because this is good. You now provide a lot of excess power, so our shields now have a lot more ion protection. Let's go. And the Mantises can man the sensor rooms. So, you both kind of go in this room. You're actually trained up though, so you're kind of excess. If I need you, I have you. This is pretty good. 150 scrap. Do we need to store? Probably empty terrorists, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get out right before the enemies get here. I would like more drone parts, but we don't need it actually right now. Yeah. 151 scrap. You know what? Install upgrade. Performance upgrade on shields. Performance upgrade on shields. Ion upgrade on shields. There we go. Get our defenses up. Although we do need a 4th bar of shields at some point. And this is Sector 7, so we do need to get that like ASAP, but we can do that in Sector 8 if we need to. Zoltan's science ship, dock. They open fire! Who cares? They're freaking Zoltans. Just ice them. Don't shoot him. It wasn't his. We can just let the Vulcan take out the super shield. Again, it's a little slower, I suppose, than you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, and you pheromone, and you pheromone. Not enough power. Let's get our medbay powered up, I suppose. Yoink, yoink. Everyone go back to your rooms. You man this. Do we want to cloak? No, we want to cloak out of the ion, probably. Getting that shield charge rate upgrade was kind of nice, actually. Okay. Mind control, mind control. Well, we're not going to be able to mind control their crew, but that's totally fine. Okay. Begin the process of burning them out. By the way, the Volg's online. By the way, they're dead. The Zoltan captain sends an urgent hail. Wait, this was all a test that you passed. Passed. A diverse crew working together. Surely a sight to warm the heart of any dispassionate observer. Come, I shall join your crew. Hey, that is one way of staying alive is, you know, surrendering. It is a Zoltan, but like, we don't need another Zoltan. We already have a bonus of 4 power. It's always nice to get excess power, but I worry about not being able to handle borders if I don't have the Mantises and then everyone else is already on stations. I guess we could get rid of an NG, but then we run the problem of not having good repairers. Because piloting engines and weapons is already taken by NGs, which is really good. So I'm gonna dismiss you. Goodbye, get vented. Oops. Hi, friendly Zoltan, sorry about the beam. Also, into the airlock with you. No, we're just saying, stay on your own ship. We don't need you. That's what we're saying. 41 scrap. Power seems okay. I never did install the onboard lab. I could also double the power of all Zoltans, but it does reduce their health significantly, and if they get hit by like a freaking Artemis, they explode. So you really do need a clone bay for those. The Mantises, on the other hand, better melee damage seems freaking fantastic. They're not a ranged unit. Oh, I know what this is. No, I don't. As soon as you arrive at the location of the terrorists, you're taken aback by the location of your atlas. This is Osmia, homeworld of the Zoltan race. Because it looks like this is a painting, like it kind of has, you know, paint lines on the canvas that this is painted on, kind of looks like it's covered in spider webs. Unlike the capital, which has at least had a minor indicator of importance upon arrival, Osmia has no such fanfare. How has the Ministry kept an entire planet hidden from the rest of the Federation? More importantly, why? As you follow the coordinates closer to the surface, you can see the planet has seen much better days. Similar to most of the homeworlds of galactic empires, it lays in a state of mass disarray. But this is much different. Vegetation is completely absent from almost half the planet, and that where it can be found, it grows erratically. Ancient craters decorate the surface, and near them is large amounts of radioactivity. You steer clear of the dead zones and approach a massive, elevated city, suspended by several large towers. This is no ruin, it's bustling with activity. Suddenly, you're stopped by the same ship as before. Their dialect is strange, though close enough to modern Zoltan that your translator fills in the gaps. Please tell us you have not come to finish this off. Whatever the Ministry has told you is a lie. Please, you must understand, we aren't a threat. You attack the capital. That seems pretty threatening. Look, let me explain. I am Malky. Man, we are the Osmians. We are not terrorists, I can promise you that, He-Man. Man, we are the last of the few non-transformants that the Ministry could not reach. If you care, I can start. Oh my god, it's a freaking long bit of dialogue, but you know what? We haven't seen this before, so sure. We're in a bit of a hurry. Don't trust, attack. No, we'll do the explanation. Osbolt says, Zoltan homeworld looks like kind of a dump. I wonder what your room looks like. Okay. Look, why don't we both power down our weapons and meet face to face? If you come this far, you're certainly looking for answers. Reluctantly, you agree, and you land your ship near the frozen lake. Malky dismounts from his vessel, revealing himself to look the same as the creatures from before. The Ministry said you were disguised Duskbringers. I'm afraid that's a lie. One of many. As you can see, we are not Zoltans in the same sense that you know. Long before the Federation, all of us Zoltans looked this way. Back then, we were streaming ahead full force into the interstellar era, driven to the first of many competing nations. But this competition turned to travesty, and nuclear holocaust became imminent. Osmia was annihilated, and the survivors were forced to flee the planet. For almost centuries, Osmia was out of reach, a solemn reminder of our failure. The lost explorers roamed the surrounding nebula, unable to settle for long without devolving into war once again. However, in these mysterious clouds, they found something. At the center of the infamous Great Eye Nebula was a monolith that held immense godlike power. The Zoltans came to worship it, and so it brought them unity. This gave birth to the... You know, anytime anyone wants to put an I and an L together when one's capitalized and one's not, it always confuses the hell out of me. ILL, Illesectrian. This gave birth to the Illesectrian faith and the Ministry who sought to uphold this new peace. The Ministry, however, was brutal with its enforcement, and to justify its cruelty, the leadership constructed an ever large and expanding codex of laws no man nor army could ever memorize. Through force, they assimilated every last Zoltan colony. But what happened? Why are the Zoltans hard light now? Hard like now? Yes, the Great Eye also brought with it the discovery of other similar tech. Aether, a highly conductive and resistant metal alloy used to forge the ruins around the eye, could be used to create sustainable hard light generators. This tech enticed the Ministry's top scientists, who saw it as a solution for the Osmia crisis alongside various other tech. Though Aether was used to construct most of Zoltan Kind's most famous technology, like our special shields, we also use it to create new part organic, part mechanical forms to explore Osmia with. This was a success, and the explorers were revered as heroes, and many flocked back to recolonize the planet. The current minister at the time only lived for a little longer, until he succumbed to a natural death and was replaced by the new minister, Lume.
Wait, but wasn't this centuries ago? How is LeMay still in charge? I don't know. They're freaking, what is the name of the slugs in Stargate? Yeah, they're one of those. Can't remember the names of them. It's been a while. This was indeed long ago, but we'll get to the answer for your question soon enough. But first, more dialogue. Under LeMay's leadership, the Codex was almost doubled in size and enforcement became even stricter. The Osmian explorers, still held high in reverency by the public, were given seats in the ministry so LeMay could keep them close to him as pawns. Because of the connection between Aether and the Great Eye, these hard-light forms took on a religious significance as well, and so LeMay himself underwent transformation to secure his power. As the technology became better researched soon, the wealthy elite priests and eventually even the common people were able to afford such procedures. Supremacy of the transformance took hold, and fearful that this divide might create a split between the Zoltans, ministry began to normalize and enforce transformancy. Most adamant non-transformants died of natural causes, and the newer, more progressive mindset took hold. All Zoltans over the age of 7 were to be immediately transitioned into hard-light chassis. The only place the ministry struggled to touch was, ironically, Osmia itself. A group of non-transformants had taken hold there, seizing control of the territory between the wastelands that had survived the initial Holocaust. Eventually, the ministry gave up and spent their effort erasing the importance of Osmia from the rest of the Zoltans, something made easier by the recent discovery of other sapient life. And so, that is how the first of we Osmians came to be. The ministry wants nothing more than for the galaxy to forget we exist and for us all to die out naturally. Segas Jr. says this is referencing / ripping off 40K. I mean, the immortal emperor, yeah, that's not really a new subject of story. What's the one that comes to mind? Crying Suns has something similar. The emperor is immortal using technology that they have salvaged from some other source to stay alive. Maybe they built the original technology, I can't remember. But they didn't try to turn people into machines. They just made machines to help the people, and the machines went wild. So what is it you needed from us? Yes, well, I suppose it's best to explain why you were there at the capital then before I ask you of you anything. You see, there are a few of our kind left, which have not taken refuge on Osmia. They were captured by the ministry and kept locked away in a secret laboratory under Protocol 3, in the case of an unforeseen cataclysmic failure of the hard-light forms. We estimate there's likely several hundred of them locked away from centuries ago, each of them an innocent life, as well as a time capsule for ancient, forgotten history. We hoped to storm the capital and force them to release the captives, but as you can see, that didn't work out as planned. Oops, sorry about that. Don't be. We understand your alliance with the ministry as part of the Federation took precedence, but now I'm afraid I must ask of you a favor that is not of the interest of that alliance. Our military is not strong enough to take on the vessel guarding the lab, and our only ship capable, you caused quite the damage. We can't offer you the same as the ministry might, but I expect nothing more than your refusal, but if you accept this plea out of the kindness of your heart, then you will forever have the Osmian people's gratitude. If I say yes, will you shut up? I haven't time to thank you any further. I must encourage you to hurry. Screw you, buddy. Let me give you the long form of our story. By the way, hurry. Hurry hard. I cannot say if the ministry will take action to further protect the specimens in the face of our actions or not. Action. I'll transfer the coordinates immediately. Our transports will be on the way shortly after you arrive. Best of luck. Our people are counting on you. It's a Zoltan ship. Shoot it with the Volg beam and then be done with it. Okay, I'll freaking do it. It's gonna be Sector 8, but why not? Zero Debt says additional sector. It's an additional sector, you say. Very interesting. Is that gonna ruin our rhyme quest? Then again, what is our rhyme quest? We didn't get anything on Sector 7. I don't know what I'm doing with that quest. Is it this beacon? What is this beacon? Oh, it's from the traveling merchant. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's jump. We don't have any scrap. That's easy. It's not like the obelisks are blatantly Necrons, even as far as using their aesthetic. Green and black. I guess, yeah, it is kind of Necronish. Okay,
Hey, it's rebels! Hey, fight them! Oh my god, it's a miracle. It's a match made in heaven. They did board me, but you know, we can handle that. Oh my god, we have to like go into combat now. I feel like I'm out of place playing FTL again. After that long ass conversation. Oh my lord. All right, pre-torch their asses. They don't even have a freaking anti-drone, which is good for me. So let's start some fires. We'll do it like this. Beautiful. That'll handle their weapons and their cloak from the looks of it. Yeah, that should work. Everyone go back to your rooms, power up the med bay. Vulcan needs to fire. It does take longer than the amp flak in order to penetrate the shields, but I guess the pre-torch kind of is what's there to give me the edge. Because their crew is gonna, you know, suffer. And suffer they will! The wrath of the Volgbeam. They're trying to escape. No, they're not gonna escape. Okay, it's done something. Give me a summary of that long dialogue, says a Madman GR. Okay, the Zoltans split into two factions, one of which used ancient technology to augment themselves and make them cyborgs. One of them didn't, and now it's basically the plot of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Or rather, all the Deus Exes, I guess. It's the same damn thing. Continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. Exit first. Bing, boom. Serenhet says sounds like Dune or the Foundation or a lot of things. That's not really the Foundation, is it? The Foundation is all about analyzing human behaviors to create predictions about the future and about how one person can actually disrupt those types of plans and analyses. And Dune is all about spice. Explore. Odd about a moon, check it out. It's a bomb. Sweet. Let's do the quest. Then again, it's been a while since I've read The Foundation. As you land, you see the citizens are in total disarray. Has anyone seen Anorak? Anorak has been missing for weeks after a mysterious and unprovoked rebel attack. We've assumed him dead. In his absence, our species is facing disastrous ends. Sure, let's do what's Hector. And then stay and defend the lizards. And then say this is Zoltan sectors. And then refuse the bribe. And then continue, and then do repair one, and then kill him. Now, I don't know if we could get something by accepting the bribe, but it seems like that's just a way to get you out of here. It doesn't seem like that's a quest line or unlock. Which Foundation are we talking about? Asks Segus Jr. I was assuming that we were talking about the... Hold on, I have to burn some slugs. I was assuming that we were talking... That's a lot of shots. We should cloak. Whoa, my god, it almost killed my freaking mantis, man. I thought we were talking about the Foundation that I have described, the one about analyzing human behavior and then trying to make something happen with that. Ford Foundation says Das Bolt. I don't know what that's referencing. Where their cloak is not going to be back. And there we go. You got to admit that Volg is pretty nice. We must leave. I don't want a lizard, but yeah, sure. Offer the lizard. Technology is dangerous. That's why you want to be on the winning side where no threat will drop off your people. Be on the winning side. Okay. I kind of expected that not to work, but I didn't care anyways. So I don't know. We don't get anything. No Amnarak, but maybe later. Let's do one more jump. Hostile Duskbringer ship intercepts you, spouting nonsense. They mind controlled me. Please don't do that. That's rude. They did board me though. Please don't do that either. That is also rude, by the way. You know, this ship doesn't look... Oh, they do have a freaking... Oh, but their shields are so bad. I want to see if this penetrates the shields. Nope. So it is projectiles, not actually... not actually beams. There you go. Proof positive right there. They have a clone bay. That actually makes total sense, considering who they are. You mind control me? Don't mind control my crew member. Don't even need to cloak. And why don't we do one of these? Yeah, Asimov. There you go. That name sounds familiar. I mean, I've got the book on my bookshelf. I could go look, but I'm just lazy and forgetful about that type of thing. 152 scrap. Wow, we could really go for a little bit of power. Let's upgrade the shields. Let's upgrade the power quite a bit as well. Just because we're gonna need the power upgrade, but we should really go for shields next, I think. You found the exit beacon of the rebels, but the rebels got here first. I will fight you then. Could have upgraded engines, but because of the cloak, we should be fine. Might get hit once, who cares? You go there, pheromone, pheromone, and... Did I not have... Oh, right. I was gonna say, did I not have a ghost crew member? Yeah, we got rid of him a while ago, didn't we? That rings a bell. 45% dodge chance. We'll let it come in. Not having one sensors is fine. Although we should have pre-torched and then mind controlled and done all that nonsense, but that's fine. We'll just do this. Vulcan auto fires. I was a Vulcan. Was a Vulcan auto firing? Maybe it wasn't. We leave anyways, although our pre-torch is offline, but who cares? I would like to have my cloak back. Yeah, we should get out of here. Next sector. Federation capital. Connie says, looked it up, sounds interesting. I mean, it is an extremely popular science fiction novel. Federation capital, exit hyperspeed. Under attack by an MFK ace. We have a lot of quests to do in this sector, and I don't know what we're supposed to do with the Rhyme cruiser. Like, nothing happened. But were we supposed to kill the crew maybe, and then do something with the ship? I don't know. Maybe we just have to go to the judges. We'll figure it out. They have hacked me, or they're gonna hack. What the heck are you doing here? You freaking mind controlled me. Get out of my ship. Oh my god, I lost shield power as well. I guess you can just walk into the engine room temporarily. What the heck is happening aboard my ship? You know what, the manager needs to leave as well. Get that out of here. Do we need to... Oh, the pre-torch is online. Do we need to... do anything? Do we need to use a defense drone or an amp flak? They got a lot of shots. I actually think a defense drone might be in order. Let's toss one of those out there. Here goes our weapons. Crap. Well, if we get the Volg online, we can use an amp flak, fire 3 shots, and do a lot of damage. The Vulcan on its own, though, would be pretty sick. We're gonna have to use another drone part, too. I think we should keep the Volg online. So we'll keep the Volg online and let it charge. I think because they fired a lot of shots and my shields are down, we're gonna cloak. The drone didn't do a thing, which is, you know, kind of par for the course, I feel. What are you? Warpman, why are you taking so much damage, Warpman? Warpman, take me by the And you understand that I'm a warp man. Let's bring the Zoltan in here. You can tank some shots. Don't need the shields powered up like that. So they're gonna cloak before the Volg fires, so we don't need to worry about that right now. Let's open all doors so we can get some oxygen. They left. Everyone go back to your rooms. Make sure the power is distributed correctly. Get stuff repaired. He's gonna get that repaired. Oh, you got freaking mind controlled again. Hate that. Bomb missed though, that's good. They don't, no, they do have a cloak. When are they gonna cloak again? Yo, the pre-torch is never gonna fire apparently. When are they gonna, no, there they cloak. I was gonna say, we're at 21 seconds on the Volg. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but you know what? It charged partially and then we lost power. That's why that happened, okay. So, keep that defense drone powered up for right now. Especially right now. Give it a second. Thank you. They did board me. You leave. You two go in there. Pheromone, pheromone. Empty room. Close that door. Beautiful. Now, depower defense drone, power up the amp flak. Amp flak. You do need medbay powered up. Do not need oxygen powered up. They do have a lot of really tough crew, and we're gonna have kind of struggling killing them. It's fine. We have a cloak available if necessary. They're trying to break the door system, which is annoying. You guys need to take the long way out there. We're gonna lose power. I don't want to lose shields. We'll lose one medbay power. Oh wow! We did a lot of damage to that crew member. Volg can shoot, so I'm gonna fire it. Maybe try to kill some of their crew members that have been dying as well. I would like to take down shields, but I think this is just better. Vulcan can come back online. We can depower the amp flak. Get our dodge chance up. Let that go. It took some weapon offline. Better than nothing. Good. We should get the fence drone powered up, because I have one little piece of flak coming in. It did 1 damage. They mind controlled me, but they left that room. Mind controlled the damn engine. They're gonna attack the engines temporarily. That's probably for the best, because it gets them out of a small room and gets them into a larger room. Bring in the mantises, power up the shields. A little bit of min-maxing happening, but that's fine. Their crew is very wounded. They left. Bomb missed. Power up the med bay. We'll go back to your... You get out of the room. You go there. It's like 5 shots. I think that's worth a cloak. Buys us a little bit of time. Okay. We need to repair this manager drone at some point. We didn't really cloak for long, but we're not using cloak that long anyways. Vulcan Volg enough to kill Sylvan, assuming Sylvan doesn't shoot first. We are not killing Sylvan on this one. I don't think we have the capability, although the defense drone is tempting to utilize on that fight. I just don't think we have enough. I'm not worried about Sylvan. I'm worried about the quests on this sector. That's what I'm going to focus on, for sure. Very good. Don't need amp flak yet. Keep everything else powered up. Crew's back up to basically full HP. Cork and Mowgli, get your asses in there. They are gonna hack the mind control system again, but we don't have to worry about the piloting system, I don't think. Close all doors, please. 5 shots coming in. Can't cloak. We have very bad dodge chance. We're probably gonna get shot, but we have a defense drone. Oh, it did enough, baby. It did enough. You're dead. Okay, get the amp flak powered up. Vulcan's powered up too, but this thing taking a shot on the ship, taking the shields down. Yeah, now we can fire off the Volg. Let's do it. It's an annoying ship that we're fighting here. Ooh, fire, huh? I think we're just gonna have to vent that. Which means we're gonna take 1 damage from the system break. Oh, because I didn't have the defense drone up, that's my bad. Although, honestly, with the flak drone, that actually seems like a pretty good combination. Maybe that was totally fine. Close all doors, open all doors, close a door. We need dodge chance. Actually, you know what? Cloak. Because their crew is almost dead. Honestly, you breaking that might be for the best. Okay, you've decided to leave the room again. I don't know if I would agree with that, but 0.9 second Vulcan, all we need is like 1 more shot to land. 2 more shots to land. Why? Oh, the fire spread. I was not paying attention, that's my bad. And then I just opened the door for no reason. Okay, leveled up Mantis. Continue. Contact Federation Command, continue. I would like... Give me the sector map. I want to see where I'm going. Use an augment, proton pack, never mind. Task, salvage, this first. Okay. Got a little repairing to do. Jump. Lab, merchant, judges. So we kind of want to hit all of this, but we don't have to hit up the merchant. I'd much rather get a quest complete. We do have to go and talk to, what's his name? Thesis, yeah. I'm realizing now that is exactly what the error message said. So we're gonna do that. And if we can jump there first, that's what we're gonna do. 98 scrap. We can get enough for another bar of shields. It's gonna take a little bit, but we can get there. Tell Thest about the strange auto ship. We tire of introducing ourselves over and over. Thest pauses, and for a moment, you feel an overwhelming sense of unease. Shakily, he motions with a single hand for you to follow him. Please, we must discuss this in private. Even the other two cannot know of this. You're stunned to find. You're stunned by what you find aboard the Observers. Oh, the Observers! Here I'm thinking he just has a brain in a jar. Though you don't get to see much of it, as Thest hurries you along, you spot many strange artifacts, like the bloodied cape of a Rockman Elder, a signed autograph from business mogul Tony Sr., and a broken and twisted sheet of green metal with a large red plus sign drawn on it. MASH? You stop gandering at all the objects while another door opens and Thest ushers you to sit down. When do we fight them? We'll jam your defense drone. Destroy it for your drones to return to normal. Whoa. Continue. You expect Thest to sit down as well, but instead, in one sudden motion, he pulls a large sword out from his cloak and presses it against your throat. 3 glowing eyes stare you down, assessing the value in killing you. What kind of insult is this? Do you even know what you are saying? All of the pauses or breaks in Thest's usual speech are gone. Give me one reason not to skewer you on the spot, lying renegade rat. Assure him you're telling the truth. Achievement unlocked. Oh, God. Blah, 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 blah. Thest wavers, his blade quivering, but after a moment of reconsideration, he pulls it away from you and back under his cloak. If you speak the truth, then I suggest you listen closely. I am still bound to the creed regardless of these special circumstances, but I will try to alleviate some confusion before I assist you. Thest finally takes a seat, leaning back in a large, beaten-up armchair. Long ago, I came into contact with, well, beings of a very advanced plane. They offered us help, but at a great price. We were so desperate, so in need, and now we are bound to this creed. He's rhyming. I, more so than others, have witnessed horrors and powers beyond my mortal comprehension. I made a deal with the devil, so to speak. If you could undo my decision, perhaps now I would, and perhaps you can help me. There is one among the rest who can help us. I cannot speak to who she is, mostly because I do not quite know myself, but I can tell you this to find her, so please listen carefully. In the heart of a storm, you will find the home of the one you call Sylvan, where you will find a secret compartment which conceals a map.
You must find someone close to him who knows a way in. Once you have the map, you will need something capable of detecting anomalous signatures. Test pauses. I do not know why either. This is a clue in which I was instructed to give to you. Now that is all I have for you. In lieu of this, we may now proceed. Tribute if you wish. I will assure the others everything is okay. I mean, I know what this is. This is how to access the true final alt ending, which is whenever you go to Hector Industries, I believe there's always a crate there. And that's what this is telling you to do. You have to find someone close to, well, I don't know why it's in the Hector sector though, or at least it seems like it's in the Hector. In the heart of the storm, you'll find the home of the one which you call Sylvan. I guess he's the brother of Billy Hector. So that's where you gotta go and you gotta do all that. Needs more Ellie, says Alcatraz. We gotta do that at some point too. I don't know how to continue the current quest that we're on at all. I don't know. We like blew up a ship and then we're done. Diplomacy, technology, warfare. We have a weird gun. Present the Zeus beam. I was gonna say like 8-level weapons, but that's technology, isn't it? Yeah, maybe. Next run? Maybe. But we'll present the Zeus beam. Blessing received, blessing of poets. I do not yet understand what is you have shown me. This is a beam, yes, but what does it do? Madness, you say? I have no idea what that means. Best fancies to think he knows everything, but this he does not know. I doubt it. If he did, he would have shared it with us, right? Alas, I shall bless you with the blessing of poets, but have patience. It is not for now, but for later, yes. I don't know what that does, but that's fine. They say the good admiral had a brother. I have never met him. I heard he hid like a coward when death came for us all. I did not hide. I will hunt down this disgraceful Obadon, and I will throttle him. If he is dead in my cluster, he will soon be dead in yours, if only the Creed would let me. I don't know. One of these days, I think we're gonna have to fight this ship. Temporal manipulator, defense scrambler. Why would it have a defense scrambler if we didn't have to fight it, right? That's my thinking. Still want to see a pacifist Ellie run, says Alcatraz. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what you mean. Pacifist Ellie. Makeshift rebel drop point. Yes, attack the guard. We don't need to repair because we got a repair beacon coming up. That's a lot of crew. We're gonna be mind controlling them. I think we want to torch the crap out of the artillery though. That seems to always be a good idea. And I want you to move there. We will be boarded. Only by 2 though, and they don't have a mind control system. So we're gonna pre-torch this. I want this weapon to be offline. Actually, this charges slower than this. Maybe the weapons being offline in general is actually a little bit more important. Let's start with that. We'll do it like this. Hello, thanks for the repair work. In the engine room. Actually perfect, because we can have 4 units in there. Mind control online. Volg auto-fire. We'll at least kill a crew member too, in theory, but we're also gonna take one of their weapons offline. Seems very good. Oh, fire didn't spread, okay. Actually, they fired it like exactly the same time, so we're gonna cloak to all hell out of this. Oh, it fires 1 into 3, I got it. I mean, we can't stop those missiles. The defense drone's probably not gonna be able to shoot it all down, but it's fine because Volg is ready to go. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. This is good. This is good enough. I don't think we can wait any longer. We can just shoot. Yeah, they're probably gonna be able to fire that missile, but like, you know, whatever. You go there. You leave the room. You go maybe there.
Wish we could dodge it, but, you know, it's fine. At least it's charging very slowly, but it wasn't slow enough. We're only gonna get hit by 1. And it only does 1 damage. That's not bad. No power. We resolved it. Do they have a cloak? They don't? Oh, you're screwed. And that Amflak, combined with the Vulcan, is just a little bit of extra free damage, but it's enough. It's enough to matter. 51 scrap, 22 scrap. Ransurbi. Oh, I wish I could. But we can't. Each person Ellie has you tracked down has a spare them option. Does that do anything, Arcatraz? Does that make Ellie not bloodthirsty? That'd be fun. And he says 20 minutes is fun to play while watching this. MFK Ace, we can kill him. 20 minutes is a fun game. You would say that the runs last 20 minutes. Don't go to the door room. I'm gonna fight you in the door room and you're strong. Annoys the crap out of me. They get other boosts instead of Bloodlust. Which path is the ship unlock? That's what I want to know. Ooh, that's a lot of shots. We should cloak. They have a bomb coming, but I'm gonna cloak regardless. And we're gonna pre-torch. Pre-torch like, I don't know, piloting seems good. We can mind control the pilot too, because he's a human soldier. You're an ace. We should mind control the ace and then send you in here. And you just hit an empty room. That's not an empty room. Oh, it's a fire. We can put the fire out. You should stay there. I'll have a mantis do it. Medbay? Mantis, stay there. Oh, this is actually like good, but I need a mantis to get over there. We gotta trap him in the medbay. They're not gonna make it. They made it because I used the NG. Okay, close all doors, open all doors. Mantis go in there. You go there. You go there. Vulcan, auto fire, please. I don't know why you're not auto firing. Oh right, I didn't auto fire you. Honestly, you'll be fine. Pheromone, kill these jerks. You should be in melee range, though. They do cloak for a long time, I'll grant you that. They're also dead and their weapons are offline, and they can't really do much anymore, can they? Who has health? You have health? You have health? You're the pilot? Honestly, just like, yeah, standing there temporarily. Both paths can unlock the ship. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You know, deal with him. I was worried about the cloak, but the Vulcan is powered up at least. Alcatraz said, I think we were 1 short on the last run. Yeah, we had a run a little while ago where we had Ellie. Didn't quite make it, but it was very close. The cloak really disrupts the... It's not the cloak, it's the shield booster on these ships. Our weapon doesn't fire fast enough. It's close, but not quite. Perfect. 17 hull integrity. You know, want to know what that means? That means bam, freaking breach the hell out of them. It took a while, but we did it. 28 scrap, 7 hull points repaired. Salvage, can't repair the hull, can't. How come I can't do the, I guess it has to be an empty beacon to use the augment? Why? That seems strange. I guess we'll just, oh, there it is. Never mind. There's not enough time, we must get to the flagship. Aw, boo! Boo hoo hoo, wah wah wah. This is also gonna be hull repair and free scrap. Continue, do something on board the ship, never mind. 230 scrap, hey, you know what? That's another bar of shields, and it's a little bit of power to go along with it. A little bit of power to go along with it. We can do the lab. Yes.
There is zero doubt in your mind this is the place. Just from the immediate sinister appearance, it's clear that this is not an ordinary secret base, if there ever was one. You can't really get much more secret than in the heart of Federation territory. According to the Osmians, the security must be tight, and getting any closer without being detected is impossible. Pull closer. As soon as you almost cross a threshold, a peacekeeper vessel activates. Almost the size of a cruiser, the ship is no idle threat. Entrance to Zone E17 is forbidden. How did you find this place? No question. Time to fight. Yes. No cloak. Good. Time to finally give them what they've had coming for a long time. Have them got what for, fellow chap. They are gonna board me, which is interesting. And board me with a drone, which to me makes me feel like a defense drone is in order because they also have a lot of annoying ion type weapons. We'll just let the Vulcan wipe them. And then once the Vulcan wipes them, we'll just Volg them. It's gonna take like a minute, but you know, oh well. Don't need power. We'll probably take additional power as soon as we get boarded, which is gonna happen right now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amp Flak could be used to help take down the shield, but that seems unnecessary for the most part. I'm surprised. Oh, you're freaking toast. I'm very surprised that the defense drone didn't shoot down the boarding drone. That's fine. Kind of want to cloak, but I think the bomb already missed. So let's not. We do need. Oh my god, he dies and explodes pretty dramatically. Let's get someone else in there. Don't need a cloak. We're fine. Once we take out that super shield, though, we'll actually be able to. Hello. Fire off the pre-torch. Can't do any mind controlling, though. I mean, you're just gonna explode on death again. That's kind of annoying, but let's wait a second for our crew to... Oh, this is perfect. Get out of the O2 room, you bastards. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. I want them in that room. But I want to make sure I mind control my crew member back. So maybe we'll do it like this. We can actually block off the O2 room now. Okay, how's it looking? Half super shield. All right, we got time. It's I don't know what kind of a bomb that is, but it is gonna impact, and there's nothing I can do about it. Hopefully, it doesn't kill my crew. Shouldn't. Did 2 damage. That's not that bad. An annoying amount of repairing that is gonna need to be done, but we'll have you help. And we'll pheromone activate to kill this crew member, and we still are repairing. We're being ionized, but we have plenty of ion protection. We should really cloak out of the next bomb, I think. Oh, pre-torch. Yes, 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 yes! Wait for it. You know what? Cloak. Because they're freaking dead. 22 HP. I would have to hit like 6 rooms in order to kill them. I can come remarkably close. Your radar immediately picks up several more pings. You're afraid this means the Zoltans have received reinforcements, but this isn't the case. It's the opposite. The Osmians have arrived, and unlike most of your allies in conflicts like this, they're actually providing firepower from the sidelines. Well, don't need it. All right, let's get the O2. You need to repair this O2, actually. Why are we still stunned? Oh, they're firing stun weapons at me. No wonder. The Peacekeepers have been defeated. You expect more reinforcements, but it seems the lab just intends to surrender instead. The Ministry is desperate to hide this truth, but apparently not enough to risk a full-scale war. Osmian cruiser! Hey! Ugh. Osmian troops, though limited in ships, are plentiful in manpower and storm the lab.
The Zoltan scientists surrender. You take note of assorted NG and even a few workers in Federation garb in the crowd, but you're distracted by Malky. Thank you for your help. Though material offers I cannot extend, I can provide your Federation blueprints for our finest warship. Suddenly an alarm blares, something bad is happening. Shortly after the alarm, another warning plays over the stereo. Stereo? Really? No 5.1? You might be getting tired of all these warnings, but this isn't one to be ignored. Evacuate the premises immediately. Nuclear strike imminent. Panic immediately breaks out and the radar detects an approaching warhead. Apparently, we have a defense drone! Come on! Apparently, in case of emergency, the Ministry rigged this place to destroy itself. If the holopad's estimation is correct, you have 10 minutes. Assist them in moving. Your crew rush over to help, disengaging the pods from their holding compartments and carrying them over to the awaiting Osmian transport vessels. As the timer continues to tick down, you realize there's a much greater issue than the time limit. There isn't enough space for all of the specimens. Malky notices too and is dismayed. What will we do now? There isn't enough time for multiple trips. We have to leave them behind. Are you insane? We didn't come this far just to leave them behind. We have to rescue as many as we can. He could suicide the nuke. Just saying. You try to explain there isn't possibly enough time to move them all, but Malky won't listen. Eventually, through force, you manage to drag him back to your ship as the rest of the Osmians flee. Though you weren't able to save all of the specimens, and the scientists are doomed, at least all of the Osmians and your crew were able to make it away safely. From the distance, as you leave the planet behind, you can see the flash of a detonation. I don't know if that's a flash of a detonation or a laser shot coming at me. In grim silence, Malky watches, unresponsive. I have failed my people, but I should have known. The Ministry would sooner destroy its heritage than allow its people to see the truth. It's not like it matters now. To them, if they ever need new specimens, they know they can just attack Osmia again. That lab was merely a formality. If news of our raid gets out at all, I'm sure it will be spun as an accident, even though that is doubtful. Why were Federation scientists there? You think the Federation didn't know about us? I'm sure they've briefed all of the rest that we're some dangerous threat. That way, if we ever tried to start another civil war, the Federation wouldn't hesitate to side with the Ministry. But that's besides the point. I shouldn't be so grim. We didn't save everyone. We couldn't have, but we still saved dozens of our people, and we may finally recover some of our lost history. But as the leader of my people, I have failed to prepare us for such outcomes. I cannot return to Osmia. I humbly request that you accept my services. Capitan! Baffling to think, but the Zoltans weren't always hard light. These organic creatures are entirely flesh and bone, and they have a strong resentment for their ascended brothers, although they share a similar appreciation of technology. Active ability spawns in a temporary holographic ally that provides additional power, can spawn up to 2 allies per jump, slightly reduced suffocation damage, full power, or full capabilities. I guess we could get a Mighty Oten replacer, because you do provide power. So sure. Mighty Odin, you are now no longer a Zoltan, you are a Zoltan meat boy. Welcome. Because you're a Zoltan as well. And you can provide 2 power temporarily, but not 1 power permanently. You're gonna turn into a bit of a meat bag, but you know what? That's fine. At least now I have a unique crew. Everyone go back to your rooms. Save positions, and we need to repair the O2 system. Get everyone healed up. Okay. And you need to heal up as well, Mr. Bot. He's devolved. I guess he has kind of devolved, hasn't he? He's turned into a meat bag. 7-second cooldown lasts 25 seconds, can man. You know, I kind of like this for if we're boarded. Because we can just anti-board the boarding with a fake meat bag. Whatever. 72 scrap. You know what I need? Power. We're also going to be fighting the rebels immediately. So, take 2 power, call me in the morning. Everything else is fine. This is probably one of my, weakest runs that have made it this far, but we don't have many internal upgrades, but we have enough. We have enough. Is there a mind control? There is, so we'll counter the mind control. I don't know what you're doing. You're attacking a door room. That doesn't seem very helpful. We're gonna be massively boarded, but that's okay. Let's jump into the fray immediately. Actually, it's probably best to attack these guys in the room with no oxygen. And then let these guys into the med bay and then go in here to the med bay. Kind of makes sense. They have no cloak though. We could fire a pre-torch. We need to fire the Vulcan. We need a defense drone out there. I'm actually trying to go into the piloting room now. That's annoying. Also, you need to be there. So let's spawn a hologram. Provides 1 power. And then we can have you can shoot a gun, right? I like that you're in the room providing power, actually. So why don't you stay there? We don't need to man the system. Hector the hologram. Hector, hologram. Will dissipate after not 25 seconds, no! What if he heals? Defense drone will shoot down the missiles. Actually, we can cloak out of the, we can probably cloak out of the, no, we have ion resistance. It'll shoot down the ions anyways. We want to cloak out of this. Okay. You go there. Hector the hologram can just chill out. That's all doors. We wait. I want them to board me before I pre-torch them, but they got a lot of freaking crew. Oh, you mind control me? No, you don't. You mind control nothing. Oh, hey, more crew. That's what Hector the hologram is for, basically. Shots incoming, we need dodge. Let's get our stuff on. Hector the hologram, please man the door system. Thank you, Hector the hologram. You've been a good help so far, actually. Make sure our mantises are the ones engaging in the combat since they're better at the old melee damage. And now here we go. We are ready to bust a move. I would like to take out shields and piloting. Their ship is on fire. Missiles incoming. 45% chance of dodging. This one's gonna hit probably sensors. Started a fire, which is annoying, but we'll vent it. Yeah. This is exactly what I want. We're gonna lose 1 hull integrity thanks to the freaking fire, but it does take us a while to actually do enough damage to the shields to hit him with the Volg. The Volg. And our NG is under attack, which means that we're not actually utilizing him effectively right now. But I think it's actually good. We really need to do 3 damage to take out the missile launcher. This could be a good opportunity to fire off a flak real quick. And by flak, I mean am-flak. It just needs to fire once. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. This is our cloak opportunity. They got a lot of shots coming in. No oxygen in the weapons room, that's understood. Get out of here, human engineer. Why are you still on my freaking ship? I gotta kill you. No, come on, you go out and do that. Buzz Mowgli, you stay here, kill him. I think I need another Hector the hologram. Let's spawn another Hector the hologram. And Schultz, have him come in here and fight in the med bay. Can he? Schultz, why can you not get into the med bay? There you go. Please get into the med bay, Schultz. All right, Am-flak ready to go. Freaking take their stuff offline. Hector the hologram, he's coming to, he does heal. You boarded me again? Why? Why? Get off of my ship. We really don't deal with borders that well. There's a special crew that reduces ability cooldowns of the crew in the same room. Imagine boarding and overwhelming with holograms. It says nickname. Connie is correct, though. You only get 2 per jump, and then you can't recharge it anymore. Out of charges. Rip, bud. Rip. This is a 4-power artillery system? Are you kidding me? That's BS. This guy, he's not gonna die anytime soon. Oh my god, we're killing him though, finally. Get the oxygen powered up. The fire's been put out. Close all doors, open all doors. We're not breached. Mantis can come in here. You can go in here. Run from Hector the hologram temporarily. Oh, they're actually gonna meet me. Yes! Vulcan cannon has been powered up again. And Amp Flak is doing a good job. Would love to take out that artillery, although it's got to be a lucky shot. That's gonna miss. Okay. Norway Schultz. Why do you have 60 health? I thought you only had like 50. Oh, right, because of the plant. Forgot about that. Well, you just you chill out, relax, take a breather. I have no medbay power. We should fix that. Ooh, we took out the artillery. Let's go. They also have no shields, which is beautiful. Took 1 damage from that shot. That's fine. Well, their crew is finally dead. Goodness. No, get off from my freaking ship. Get stuff repaired. Wait for the Volg, and then just murder them. We only took 3 damage. Segas Jr. says no door upgrades. That is true. I have not upgraded the doors at all, which is probably not for the best, but hey, you know, whatever works, right? 26 scrap. We should wait. There's no reason to jump anywhere. We'll just, we could maybe go to the merchant. I don't want to kill the merchant. Merchant's hard. Very hard. Use an augment proton pack. No, let me proton pack. You jerks. Please heal, everyone. Bam, 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 bam. Connie says the upgrade in 20 minutes that triples the next upgrade is pretty good with plus 20% dodge. I really like the fact that you can do whatever you want with that upgrade in 20 minutes. It's a lot of fun. I like games like that where you can kind of build your own thing. I got a lot of weapons I'm not using. There's no store, unfortunately. I feel like we did not get an insane amount of scrap or anything like that. But I'm happy with the run. Drone power. You know what, sure. Give me 1 repair. No mind control though, which means we can actually pre-torch them. Oh my god, you're absolutely right. Let's pre-torch the crap out of this weapon system right here. And take that artillery offline. ASA freaking PP. It might be better to take the shields offline, but it doesn't seem like it because we're gonna take the shields offline eventually anyways. I would much rather just take the artillery out with the fire. So we'll wait for them to get in there. It's gonna take them a minute and then we'll mind control them and stop them from repairing. It's gonna hack mind control. No, it's gonna hack doors! Let's go! And by doors, I mean sensors, let's go! That's way better. Get out of the room, please. Now I need sensors in order to mind control, but it's not gonna last that long. Maybe like a 7-second hack. Maybe 10 if we're unlucky. Dun, dun, dun. This is probably worth cloaking out of. Maybe don't auto-fire the Vulcan temporarily. And then as the missiles come in, cloak, because I was gonna say the drone didn't shoot it down, but the drone was destroyed. So you know what? Send out the other drone. Get the amp flak. We know what we need. We just need it to fire like literally once. And there goes the Vulcan. And the artillery is almost destroyed, but not quite. There we go. Now we fire. What do we take out? Drones, beam, the artillery system. That's hacking, that's not drones, but you know, I'll stand by it. Send in the mantis, the lovely, lovely mantis. Yeah, we got this. Close this because we still have a breach over here, actually. 4. Mantises are actually kind of suffering in that room, so we gotta do a little bit of switching around here. Can you you can't hologram? Why can you not hologram? I guess I have to like literally jump for you to hologram, huh? It's unfortunate. Continue. Get this repaired. You get this repaired. Mantises are really slow. Is there an ability? No, you know what? It's a medbay ability, isn't it? Makes your mantises fast. Makes everyone faster when your medbay's powered. Definitely don't have that. 46 scrap. There's nothing else for us to do. Merchant. Okay, we could always maybe try to get to him, but I think his beacon does get overwhelmed at some point. But there's really like not much we would want here, especially considering that we're gonna be boarded, but there's only gonna be like 2 people. And if they mind, well, I don't even know if they can mind control us, we'll be fine. Like 3 more power in the drone system would be fine, but we can't really get that, can we? So, I guess a shield performance upgrade, there we go. That's what we can afford. Connie says, good thing NG ships are small. That's true, the ships are pretty small. I can't even like repair myself using drone parts because I need to save the drone parts to like send out another defense drone or whatnot. The bombs are annoying. The bombs I think we should cloak out of. We should cloak. I mean, the defense drone's gonna shoot down the flak. Yeah, I think we should cloak out of the bombs. Because we can't shoot them down. It kind of makes the most sense. I can't believe one made it through. But at least it didn't breach or anything like that. Yeah, I'm gonna cloak out of this. Keep firing the Vulcan. Maybe see if I can land 1 amp flak to take down the super shield or something. No, not even close. Such a slow drone, actually. Thank you. You did a good job. You shot down a lot of stuff there. Not everything, but that's okay. Only a 30% chance of dodging, which is unfortunate. We should fire the Volg. Fire! Okay, that's very annoying. There goes the Vulcan charge. Let's fire the Volg. Almost took it down completely. Still getting shot at. Vulcan can auto-fire once again. Another shot on the piloting system. No hologram charters available. No reason, I suppose, to cloak out of this. They're already landing. Maybe we should have Vulcan on number 1 slot now. You get that repaired. You guys just go over here. You know what? Get that repaired. Misselected my units. Get the medbay repaired first. I still think I should cloak out of the bombs. We're taking a little bit of damage, but we're not really busting down their ship. Okay, we finally got down the super shield. Pre-torch the bomb launcher and the cloak. They got a crew member. Oh, we're gonna mind control the hell out of you.
I'm gonna mind control the hell out of you. Do you need to worry about missiles? No, we should we cloak? I don't think we need to cloak. We should probably cloak. Shields went completely down. Yeah, let's get a quick little cloak out there. That base powered up. We don't really need oxygen right now, but we'll send the plant man to go do that. Okay, probably backup battery time. We don't need that operational, but we would like it operational. Send a Mantis to help with the repairs. Their crew is dying. They don't have any bombs anymore. That's beautiful. Vulcan auto fire. I guess keep the defense. This is a long fight, but like, they're not making any progress. That missed. That is hitting. That got shot down. This is hitting an empty room. Okay, we can use the amp flak now. Get that freaking flak online. Take out the artillery. Oh my god, it's been done. Okay, get the defense drone up. A little bit of micromanage on this, but that's fine. Oh, we actually dodged like every shot finally. Okay. We good? They still have one crew member? No, don't repair anything, you're dead. It took a little while, but we got it done. Arcatraz says, I gotta hit the hay, I'll catch the tail end of this and new ships on the VOD. Literally, we're done. What do you mean goodbye? Get your ass back here and watch the end. So that was not even close to being like a high score or anything like that, but we did good. Ignore this run. Unlocked a couple of new ships. Check them out. I don't know what was up with that Rhyme cruiser ship unlocking, but we didn't really accomplish that much, it feels like. Hangar! What do we have now? Separatist cruiser. No oxygen, but NG separatists who, when they're in nano form, they don't take any damage, but they do suffocate, so I wonder how this is gonna work. Stun. Chain burst. Maintenance, manager, murder bot dispersal, and Separatist NG who are in nanite mode. Oh, so you can, I get it, you can still man stations in nanite mode, but can't repair, so that's why you have the maintenance drone. Okay, and you have a clone bay. So manager drone mans like your engines and your shield room. It mans at level 2, which is actually pretty good. You could probably just have a man piloting and engines, actually. It's kind of cool. I like it. I like ships that are kind of auto-powered like this. So it's the Solitude. You start with one NG crew member. We also unlocked NG Cruiser Type B. Lacks proper shielding, but has 2 defensive drones to protect. Oh god. Defense Drone 1 protects from lasers. Defense Drone 2 protects from missiles. Drone recovery arm. Built in. Halberd beam that has lower power requirements, a stunner. So you're gonna probably take a lot of damage. Seems like a very scary ship. Because the defense drone, I mean, if they fire 2 lasers, one of them's gonna hit. Seems scary. Starts with a Zoltan and 2 NGs. C-type NG cruiser. What the heck is up? You start with drone boosters or something? NG cruiser C-type. A perfect union between the 3 NG subtypes working together for a common goal they can all agree on. NG Defender, NG, Separatist, NG. 4 drones, 2 weapons. Oh god, I'm gonna have to actually find a reason to use drones. But lots of systems, a teleporter included because of the NG Defender. You board them and then you only take 10% damage. So combats take a long time, but at least it does finish eventually. Piercing drone, overcharger drone, maintenance drone, shield system as well. Much stronger ship than the B-type, it seems. 4-room teleporter as well, and a med bay, kinda nice.
And then I think we unlocked some other ships too. I gotta freaking find them though. There's always a billion ships to look at. It's this one, the Osmian. You start with Osmians, a heavy energy, and a scythe. Unique beam is nearly instantaneous. 2 power, 1 damage, but a lot of rooms. Overfield, repurposed aether tech from the traditional Zoltan shields, which instead reroutes power across the ship, provides a 50% chance to resist ion damage, a 50% reduction to stun duration, and increases the maximum number of charges and charges gained per jump by 2. So you can use more holograms. That's the deal. Okay. Engine disabler as well. Well, I can't speak today. The Othniel. I don't think we unlocked anything beyond those. Oh, Spook Chaser. Who are we gonna call? Venkman, Ray, Spangler, and Zedmore. Who the heck was Zedmore? Black guy? It's been a while since I've actually seen Ghostbusters. Pelta, Stun, Burst, so you can actually kill the freaking crew members, makes sense. A battle drone. Busted makes me feel good. And you start with the proton pack, so you can actually find Ecto One. You can find ghost ships to kill. Yeah, cool, nice. Successfully hunt and kill any Haunt member using the proton pack with any ship. So there are 2 additional spooks. Spooky makes me feel good. We also unlocked Vanilla NG Cruiser. Although it's not, is it the vanilla, like actual vanilla NG Cruiser? I think it is. It does look like it, doesn't it? Like the actual OG vanilla. Yeah, Leto Hermes, bomb defense laser. Yeah, definitely vanilla ship. V. Cool. Well, that was a long run. It wasn't that long, actually. Fun run, though. As the NG ship. First step, get rid of the drones and try to find a new weapon. We found a couple of different weapon type that we could have run. We could have run charge chain laser and then just wait for the ions to take down shields. We went for the Volg beam, which we picked up for free. And a Vulcan on top of it. That was a fun run. Couldn't quite use the instant fire beam as much as we would have wanted. That's okay. Oh Lord. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel, any of the links below in the video description. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of FTL.